Welcome back, guys, to the James Madison Dynasty. Here in season number 3. In week 1, I'm going to go over the depth chart really quickly. As J.C. Evans, after performing like he did at the end of last season, will remain the starter to begin this season. It was a tough decision, but I ended up going with him at the end. Starting running back Conrad, Perkins, Baldwin right behind him. Got to get some depth in the running back room for sure. Receivers, we got Maxwell Moss, Chris Lofton, Yerman Knight, Lambo. Not terrible receiving room, but not the best. And then tight end Alex Bauman. He was a transfer a couple seasons ago. Outside of him, nothing really crazy. As the offensive line looks pretty solid. Center and the right guard a little weak. Carter Banks back for us. Miles Green, new starting right end. It was between Barry Brown and Miles Green, but ended up going with Miles Green. Defensive tackle Pierce Miller and McMullen. DeGone will also be getting a lot of playing time as him and McMullen will be switching on and off. Outside linebackers, Daniel Wingate. If I'm not mistaken, Wingate was also a transfer. Middle linebacker, we got Mobley, Garland. Phillip Harris will definitely be seeing a lot of playing time. I also believe Garland was a transfer. Brian Pearson still remaining the outside linebacker starter. Matthew Channel, another transfer I believe, will also be seeing a lot of playing time. Milt Ferguson, Georgie Lovis, Justin Eline, Samir Sheldon, Ethan Johnson as well. Solid quarterback crew. And even, you look down here, Tyshawn Sanders, sophomore, will definitely be getting playing time. Might even bump him up over Johnson. I like that a little bit more. Free safety, KJ Flo. It's going to be his spot this year and next year. As strong safety, we got the transfer, Scruggs, coming in. It's only a one-year rental type of deal, but we got to figure out the long-term goal for him. Nickel corner will be Shamir Sheldon. Him and Justin Eline will be splitting reps pretty much. In week 1, we're going up against Ohio State. Definitely could be an opportunity for all 4 quarterbacks to go out there and play. It's going to be a tough one. Ohio State is a lot better than us, as we'll probably be seeing George Pettaway, as he ended up transferring in the offseason to the Ohio State University. But luckily, we're at home. So give us a little bit of a boost there. But Yerman Knight back to return this one, as season 3 is underway. Yerman Knight down to the 23-yard line. It's Coach Paul desperately looking for his first bowl appearance this season, as he's hoping J.C. Evans is the answer. As the first play of the season from the 23-yard line. Play action pass. Goes underneath, Bauman wide open. Picks up 5 on the game. Now it's 2nd and 5 from the 28-yard line. Conrad Perkins fights for a gain of 3. Coming out in Wildcat on 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down to begin the drive. And Conrad Perkins met in the backfield, loses 3 on the carry. And a quick 3 and out here for JMU. A solid punt. Downs him at the 29-yard line, and that's where this Ohio State offense will come out. Carnell Tate, Aaron Scott Jr. for Ohio State. 2 players we're definitely going to have to watch out for It's a 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. Breaks one tackle. As he jukes out the rest. And he's off to the races. Into the end zone. Ohio State on their first play of the season. At 3 defenders. And just makes them all look silly. As a one play, 71 yards. Ohio State touchdown. We had a chance to get him in the backfield, but a broken tackle ends that quickly as Mines is back there to return this kick now. Brings it to the 15-yard line. Not a good start for JMU. 1st and 10 now from the 15. Conrad Perkins able to pick up 4 on that carry. Second and 6 now. 2 tight ends on the field for JMU. Play action pass. As a tight ball. Great throw by J.C. Evans. Chris Lofton not able to hang on to that one. Another 3rd and medium situation here for JMU. Lofton coming in motion. As drilled as he tried to hang on to it. Incomplete. And back-to-back 3 and outs for JMU. Tackle down at the 41. And after one play, Ohio State went up 7-0. Now a chance to add more here on their second drive of the first quarter. Goes underneath, wide open. Down to the 43, onto JMU's side of the field already. Aaron Nolan, starting quarterback for Ohio State. 1st and 10, receiver coming in motion. As Phillip Harris beat, and now he breaks a tackle off of Harris. Down to the 13-yard line. Nice recovery by Phillip, but got to be able to make that tackle. 1st and 10 from the 13. Carter Banks able to track down Dixon from behind. And there he is. Number 6, George Pettaway in the backfield for Ohio State. And breaks one tackle off of Carter Banks. Breaks another. And finally dragged down after a 5-yard pickup. The junior looking to make a name for himself here in week number 1. Is on 3rd down. Throws it into tight coverage. Milt Ferguson all over it. But Illness able to box him out. And a touchdown, Ohio State, as they're up 14-0. Yerman Knight back to return this one. Yet again, the 3rd return of the first quarter. As this offense going to have to figure something out, get going, put some points up on the board. At least a 1st down this drive. 1st and 10. It's Conrad Perkins met in the backfield as he loses one. 2nd and 11 now. As it's a screen. Perkins with blockers in front. Only able to pick up 5 as had to get that one off real quickly. As it's now 3rd and 6 from the 19-yard line. Another 3rd and medium here. And down goes J.C. Evans. First sack of the game for Ohio State. And another 3 and out by JMU. The tackling there. He's down at the 42. First and 10 from the 42. Pettaway in the backfield. It's a handoff to him. Pearson able to bring him down after a gain of 6. committee running back for Ohio State here. As Dixon back in the game, making one guy miss. KJ Flo able to bring him down. First and 10 from the 42 now. 30 seconds left in the first half, or first quarter, I should say. As off the edge comes Sheldon and Nash up front. Huge sack to end the first quarter. Might give this JMU team a little bit of life. Second and 16 now from the 48. OSU switching the play here. As they go with an option play, Aaron Nolan taking off, slides. Or I thought he was going to slide. He spins out of a hit. Picks up the first down and more, down to the 29, and they hurry up. As Dixon down to the 13 and already 3 yards away from 100 on the game. First and 10 from the 13 inside the red zone. As down goes Dixon in the backfield. Pearson and Nash able to come home, as now it's a 2nd and 14 from the 18-yard line. Pettaway subs into the game for Ohio State. As they go with another run up the middle, Pettaway able to get inside the 10-yard line. Third and 5 from the 8-yard line. Nash coming home. Aaron Nolan goes down. Marcellus Nash having himself a first half. A sack and a half, 3 tackles for loss, and OSU settles for 3 here as they go up 17-0 midway through this first quarter. Yerman Knight back to return his 4th kick of the game already. Brings it to the 19-yard line. First and 10. Down 3 scores early. Perkins comes in motion. It's going to be a check down to him out of the backfield. Only able to pick up 2. OSU doing a great job keeping everything in front of them. 2nd and 8 from the 21 now. As Baugh tried to catch it, tipped up into the air, and luckily goes incomplete. 3rd and 8 from the 21-yard line. As Chris Lofton finally hangs on to that one. First down, JMU, first one of the game. 1st and 10 now. It's Perkins down in the backfield. 2nd and 11. And not really with a backup running back we can trust and go to. It's just going to be Perkins as down goes J.C. Evans. Another sack for this Ohio State defense. 3rd and 13 now. As Yerman Knight with a great zig route picks up the first down. Now at midfield here. Receiver Lofton coming in motion. As JC hits him only for a gain of 4. Quick gain there. 2nd and 6 from the 48. Perkins only able to pick up 2. This is probably the toughest defense he'll play all season. Not able to get anything going and dealing with some type of leg injury, it said right there. 3rd and 4 from the 50-yard line. As down goes J.C. Evans. 3rd sack of the game so far. 2nd of the drive. And a crucial drive ender right there. This one, a great punt, downs Ohio State at the 4. Now at 1st and 10 from the 4-yard line. You know, the speed option. And nearly had Petaway in the end zone. Just gets out of it. A great job by Air Nolan throwing that when he did. Or pitching it. 2nd and 11 now from the 2. It's a timeout JMU as his defense. Back-to-back great plays. Might be able to get a huge stop here with a minute left. Is a great play by Marcelius Nash. It's a 4th and 10. Ohio State's gonna punt from the back of their end zone, trying to block it. Nearly gets home. Yerman Knight back to return this one. Gets down to the 45-yard line. Time of possession is pretty much even. As J.C. Evans finally using his legs, picking up the 1st down. They're going to go up-tempo here. With 40 seconds left in the 1st half. J.C. Evans scrambling yet again, picks up 4. That's one of the biggest reasons we kept him as a starter, as all 3 quarterbacks can run. As JC takes off, slides down. They're going to continue with this up-tempo as Ohio State is struggling to stop it right now. 1st and 10. J.C. Evans, Alex Bauman, touchdown, JMU, what a throw. And Bauman with his 1st touchdown on the JMU Dukes. And now only a 10-point game going into halftime, barring a crazy return or anything. They do have Petaway back there, only able to get down to the 20-yard line. We'll see what they like to do here. 1st and 10. Might just run this clock out as they actually go with a pass. Pierce Miller in the backfield. As if this defensive line is going to play like this all season, might be really, really good. Even though we are down 10 points, it is Ohio State, a really good program. First and 10 now from the 25. Petaway in the backfield with Nolan. As Nash nearly had him in the backfield. Only 5 attempts for Petaway in his revenge game against JMU. As the D-line came in yet again. 3rd and inches here. It's going to be a huge play. 3rd and inches from the 35. As Dixon able to just sneak through and get just enough. As now it's a 1st and 10 from the 36. Receiver coming in motion. Underneath he goes. A nice wrap up there. Second and 5 now from the 41. They go with a run to the outside. And Harris and Scruggs able to come up and make a nice play there. 3rd and inches now. Same exact boat. As Pierce Miller diving forward. Gets him in the backfield for a loss of 4. As an Ohio State punt. Yerman Knight got nothing going on that one. But an OSU punt as this team motivated back into it. As now Conrad Perkins takes that one for a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3 now from the 20. As he had Yerman across the middle. Drilled as he threw it, though. Gonna be 3rd and 3 from the 20. JC underneath. It's the backup tight end, Pfeiffer. Something like that. 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to Conrad Perkins. And Perkins finally able to show off his speed with a massive hole on the left side. 1st and 10 from the 45. The offense finally moving. Play action pass. As this time he goes down. 4th sack of the game for OSU. Nothing open yet again. JC Evans using his speed. Gonna take off. Caught from behind. Caught from behind is JC Evans. Gonna be a 3rd and 12 here from the 42-yard line. As the defensive lineman read that out perfectly. Houston all over Conrad Perkins. This one's booted deep. Tackled down at the 25-yard line. As this team just got a little bit of momentum, but a huge stop by Ohio State right around midfield. And Harris takes a bad angle on that one. Brings up a 1st and 10 from the 37. As who is that on? Looks like a false start by the offense. That backs him up 5 yards. Going to be 1st and 15 now with a minute left in this 3rd quarter. Nash coming home yet again. Aaron Nolan felt the presence behind him, able to just throw that one away. Going to be a 2nd and 15 here. Receiver coming in motion. It's a handoff to him. And a speed burst out of nowhere. He picks up a massive gain on the play. Made one of our defenders look stupid out there. Now it's a 1st and 10. Mobley trying to catch Dixon from behind. Finally does at the 31 after KJ Flo makes him do a move. And now over 100 yards on the game is Dixon. Goes underneath. Group tackling on that play. It's going to bring up the 4th quarter, though. Ohio State up by 10 points and nearing the red zone here. 2nd and 2 from the 23. Drilled on the play. A nice hit there by George. George Ulovis. Seen him fly around the field a couple times today. 1st and 10. They go with a play action pass. Nearly picked off. Scruggs nearly had his first pick as a Duke. 2nd and 10 now from the 19. Ohio State back to the run. Carter Banks was begging for a hold on that play. Nothing called. And now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. As they send the blitz into the backfield to Dixon. Only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage, about a half a yard. 2nd and goal from the 4. As a great double team on Nash sets up a huge hole for Dixon to walk right in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now down 24-7. This JMU team might be finished for week 1. As a lot more competitive than we were expecting. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ballman able to hang on to that one for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now from the 32-yard line. Empty look here for Evans. As JC's got to decide, throw it or take off. Houston from behind, able to sniff him out. Now a 3rd and 4. Ballman, another great catch. Picks up the 1st down now. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Conrad in motion. As Ballman cannot hold on to that one. Great throw by Evans. 2nd and 10 now from the 39-yard line. On the run, Lofton with his 3rd drop of the game. Lofton's got to be able to hang on to some of these. 3rd and 10 now from the 39. Just hits Conrad out the backfield quickly. That's finally over 100 yards on the game. Is J.C. Evans. Gonna be 4th and 1 from about midfield here. As Conrad's stuck behind the defensive line, and J.C. Evans overthrows them. It's Philip Harris with a great tackle there. Only a pickup of 3 on the play for Dixon. As just unprepared on offense. But great tackling there. It's Pearson and company in the backfield. The D-line has played really, really well. Everything else around this team is got to get better. 3rd and 8 now. They go with a play-action pass. Milt Ferguson spun around on that play. Had no idea where to go. 1st and 10 from the 29 now. Milking all of the clock here. I don't even know if they're going to hike this one. 2-minute warning approaching. Ohio State's looking to move to 2-0. JMU will fall to 0-1 for the 3rd straight season. A lot of improvements have to be made after this week 1 performance, but the positive is we held Ohio State to 24 points. It's Petaway trying to change that. He's able to get down to the 13-yard line, but held this team to 24 points. But offensively, you have to be better. Carter Banks with a good tackle there. KJ Flo coming up. KJ has been all over this field for the defense. 2nd and 6 now. Probably the last play of the game. Nice tackle there by Philip Harris. Highly doubt they'll hike this one. As they don't. And Ohio State beats us 24-7. Outside of the first quarter, it was a pretty even matchup. J.C. Evans, 11 of 19, 102 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, got to be better. Might even see some more Baldwin. Don't know if he even got some snaps today. Receiving-wise, the drops have to be better. 5 drops on the game. Especially this offense line. 5 sacks, 5 drops have to be better. Defensively, KJ Flo, Shamir Sheldon, both all over the place. 3 tackles for loss from Marcellus Nash and Sheldon. The defense definitely was not the issue today. But unfortunately, he met Ohio State. Let's see how George Pettaway did as well. Don't think he did too crazy. As he had 9 carries for 45 yards and no catches on the game. I mean, if he wants to go for 9 carries a game, that's fine with me. But we fall to 0-1. And I'll see y'all in week 2. Peace.